And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the gun, it's Taylor. And some room, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. It's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here we go. 11 MT, paint. 11 MT, paint. 12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go. 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll set up a throw.
That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete.
The Bengals at 4-8 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Jim Kirk. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Hunter Renfrow, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Lions set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Gun. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To the air again, Burrow. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11 minus.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. So this defense, they gave up some yards on this drive, but bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on 3rd down as a real key down in any drive, any situation. And they took full advantage of 3rd down there and made a play.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Fielded right around the 8.
Braxton Berrios started the appearance. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Julio Jones, 43 yards. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going.
Heel, black. Red, cycle.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
Buda Baker with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
12, 12, 12, 11, 11.
Now Burrow on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
12, 12, 12.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Joe Mixon.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Kirk complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Back to throw again. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Steps away. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw here. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Here we go. Here we
So
go.
now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Being chased out left.
Well, this one taken in by...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
On 2.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. First down. Here's Burrow. Quickly into the hands of Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
From the 39, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this one complete again to Mims. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Burrow on third down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Chris Board able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. They're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception in this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They go play action with Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Chaz Surratt coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned before sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Burrow going for it on fourth.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Let's go now. One, 10. Red, yellow, black shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Done. 12.
Here's Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here we go.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Burrow.
He'll get this right back to Rager.
Touchdown! Jalen Rager from 21 yards away.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win in the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for two. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that two-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the two-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for Cleveland, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.